Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Nick from the Trapper Podcast, bringing you a quick breakdown of the trade the Mets swung yesterday. That trade being trading right-handed pitcher Coleman Crowe to the Milwaukee Brewers for right-handed pitcher Adrian Houser and outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Now, Coleman Crowe was their 29th ranked prospect. He came in the Eduardo Escobar deal that the Mets made with the Angels last summer. Adrian Houser is bringing in a good fifth starter option or swingman type, something like a Trevor Williams that the Mets had. I think depending how the offseason goes will show how they want to use Hauser, but I think he was a great solid guy who's coming in around just under $6 million for the year, which is a lot less than what a lot of back-end starters are going now on the market. And Tyrone Taylor brings in a fourth outfielder type with some solid upside. Hauser relies on his sinker, which you're going to see here, that sits around 94 miles an hour as he strikes out Ronald Acuna there. Next up, we have his fastball, which sits around the same, around 94 miles an hour. Next up, you're going to see his slider, which he uses 16.6% of the time, according to Baseball Savant. It's a nasty pitch there to J.D. Martinez. After that, he uses a curve 8.5% of the time and a changeup 3.9% of the time. But that changeup he seems to have discarded for most of 2023, so he primarily focuses on fastball, slider, and curve. Next up, we got Tyrone Taylor, who is a 29-year-old outfielder going in 30 years old going into the season. He's a defensive-minded outfielder, but as you see from this video, he has some massive pop. He had last year a 2-1-2 ISO, which is isolated power, that's comparable to guys like Julio Rodriguez and Spencer Torkelson. But his defense really comes to play, as you see rob Freddie Freeman of extra bases there. He had 2 outs above average in 2023 with an 86th percentile in sprint speed. And in the next clip, you'll see his arm in action, as he has an 81st percentile in arm value and 85 percentile in arm strength. He had a scorching end to the season last year, and I think he's going to be a great asset to the Mets' upcoming season. Overall, I really like this trade. Coleman Crowe is set to miss most, if not all, of next year due to Tommy John surgery. But guys like Adrian Hauser and Tyrone Taylor, that depth is something that the Mets really lacked last season and maybe even seasons past. So just improving that depth, which David Stearns has seemed to be a high priority of his, I think is going to pay massive dividends. But hopefully the Mets are not done yet, but this depth is looking pretty good.